Dudes and dudettes of YouTube land, it's Frank with What's the Point EDC. Today we have 5 different knives with 5 different locking mechanisms. Let's go ahead and get into it. Coldsteel AD15 designed by Andrew Demko himself. This right here is such an awesome knife. It's got the Scorpion lock, G10 scales, S35 VM blade steel, runs on washers, and is tough as nails. And I mean that. Reversible pocket clip. Let's take a look at this awesome, very fidgetative, if I must say, Scorpion lock. You have a notch in the blade right there and the tang of the blade. And when the notch reaches this bar right here, it locks in. And when it inserts itself in there, the harder you squeeze, the better this lock is going to be engaged. That is a major plus in the knife industry because this knife was designed for hard use. It was designed for emergency situations, and it was designed to be sexy as heck, and it freaking does it. This thing is awesome. It's large, it's in your face, and the locking mechanism is so strong. There's a spring in here somewhere. Look at how that backspacer wraps all the way. Very nice. It's so nice. Everything about this knife right here screams, use me, abuse me, and good Lord, am I going to be doing that here very soon. So expect a Coldsteel AD15 hard use demonstration here very soon, guys. You can fidget with it, pointer finger with it, thumb with it. You can do it however you want. And it is a fingerprint magnet, by the way, so keep that in mind. But I'm going to tell you what, this is one nice fingerprint magnet if I ever seen one. Let's slow roll it open. Ooh, man, look at that blade. It is so nice, you guys. And they make custom aftermarket scales for these. So if that's your thing, you can go ahead and do that. And I think I may or may not do that. Either way, this thing is straight up beast mode awesomeness. On to the next one. Besttech Barracuda. This thing right here is one of my favorite knives. And I have a lot of favorite knives, to be totally honest with you guys. G10 scales, D2 blade steel with 2 finishes on there. The dual finish, running on washers. This one is a liner lock knife. Very snappy action. Access to the liner lock is very good. It's jimped on the liner. The liners themselves are stainless and they have been skeletonized for weight reduction. This thing is awesome. Look how snappy that is. Flick your bic with it, all that. Everybody's got like that nice Warncliffe blade shape right there. It's pokey, it's slicey. You can choke up with it with that choil right there. Done right, you guys. Everything about this knife right here is done to perfection. It's just such a good EDC knife. It's pokey enough and slicey enough, strong enough, and it's definitely good looking enough to be in anybody's pocket. I did Rit dye the scales, so your scales won't look like this, but you can make them look like this though, and it's very easy to do. Everything about this thing is made to work. It's got jimping right here on the actual liners, jimping on the blade. Done right, you guys. And I did put the pivot in backward after I did my my disassembly and reassembly of this thing, but it's okay, you guys. You know how we do it here at WTP. Nothing is ever perfect, but everything is okay. Okay, however you want to say it, you guys. I'm in a rush. Got to get shit done, y'all. You know how it is here. Let's move on to the CRKT Graphite with that Klecker lock. What a weird knife. Very cool, very odd. This knife may not be for everybody, but it is definitely for somebody. HCR13 MOV steel, hollowed out grind. You know I love me a nice hollow grind on a pocket knife. The Klecker lock is kind of innovative. It can be one hand used for sure. I got to be careful because I almost cut myself with it just a little bit ago. This thing snaps out with authority. When you deploy this thing right, when you get it just right, it just snaps out there hard. You can use it for the thumb studs, and it's just a solid knife. It runs on washers. All this is stainless steel. Those right there, textured FRN inserts right there. It has a deep carry pocket clip that's not reversible. It doesn't matter though. This thing's solid. Look at all these standoffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 standoffs. Make that 6. Daggone thing is awesome. It snaps out good. CRKT Graphite, you guys. The last 2 are fire too now. The last 2 are fire, y'all. Besttech Nuke. Oh, it's a combo design. Jeez, look at this thing. All titaniumed up, milled out to perfection with G-Mascus inserts, runs on bearings, M390 steel, flipper, or you can use that nice hole for deployments. Middle finger flicking, pointer finger flicking. Oh, I know we can get a thumb flick in there too. Now remember guys, my thumb ain't no good. No, I can't thumb flick it right now because I'm so dumb that I grabbed the frame lock and squeeze it too hard. It is a frame lock knife. Look at that. Nice insert on the frame lock so you don't have to worry about that lock rock or anything like that. This thing is so solid, you guys. Look at the jimping right here, and it's curved downward, so your finger is like sinks in there. And this is a little knife, but it's bigger than it is little. Does that sound weird? It does. But the fact of the matter here is this is a smaller knife that is bigger. And I don't know how to explain that, but if you know what I'm saying, then you know what I'm saying. It punches above its size is basically what I'm saying. This thing is awesome. Besttech knocks it out the park. Kambu is one of my favorite designers of all time now. I have found that out. Kambu makes awesome knives for everybody. He's got something for everybody, and he's got wicked, awesome designs that he puts a lot of time in. Look at that doodad too. Dang, that thing's sweet. Yes, everything about this is going to be solid. Frame lock knives are good. Just like the, not the Klecker, I mean, just like the Scorpion lock, a frame lock knife, the harder you squeeze, the more it engages, so it's good to go. It's slicey, it's got a tall blade, it's poking. It's everything you need in a knife, and it is super good looking while doing it. On to the last one right here. This is the large and in charge one right here. Woo! Fox Knives FX505, or you can just call this thing the Anu frickin' Naki, y'all. Look at this thing. G10 scales, N690 blade, sheep's foot, nice jimping on it. It's got the back lock right here. Look at that bar that runs down there. Look at the size of those standoffs. They are incredibly big. It is one-handable. I got to be careful, though, because I got the camera above me. I don't want to knock the camera down, cut myself, or any of that, which I have done. I'm sure you guys already know that. It runs on washers, and it is super ergonomic. Look at how this thing, oh my. Now, I haven't tested the lock strength on this one right here yet, but what I do know for a fact, without a question, this is a secondary lock right there, and you are not going to have a problem. Once that is engaged, you are fully engaged. No questions asked. You're good to go. Let's unlock it and close it and see what else it does. Let's lock it back in. You're not going to be able to open this knife up. It is just solid. You can flick it open real hard with a good wrist snap. And, man, I mean, there's so much to say about this knife. There's so much to say about every single one of these knives. They're all solid knives. All 5 of them are extremely sweet knives. You can't go wrong with any of them. Fox Knives Anunnaki. CRKT Graphite. Besttech freaking Barracuda, y'all. Oh, yeah, we're going to go over here. Ho! Andrew Demko designed coldsteel AD15. Kambu designed Besttech Nuke. Woo! You guys see it. 5 different knives, 5 different locking mechanisms. All 5 are superb. All 5 are sweet. I appreciate everybody who comes here and watches the videos. If you're an addict, never quit quitting. Stay strong and live long. Get the help you deserve so you can live your best life. And if you're struggling with bad thoughts, reach out to somebody. It is okay to talk. Never quit quitting and never give up. Take it easy and stay greasy, my peeps. Be up. Take it easy.